Hi guys, how are you? It's been a couple weeks. It's February. Are you having a good one? Pretty mild winter here, so if you've had a rough one, you were the one I was thinking about. So, today's book review that I wanted to do, I'm so excited, is Yarn Pooling Made Easy Crochet by Marly Bird. So Marly Bird is now the spokesperson for Red Heart Yarns, and the really awesome thing about that is that when she gets excited about something, she can share her excitement about that thing with them. So let me show you the book and why that's exciting for you, okay? There's only 8 patterns in this book. And of course they use all Red Heart yarns to do it. The piece on the front is a scarf, and she has taken this variegated yarn and made it do its argyle thing. If you've not done it before, that may seem a little daunting. There is something in here, this book, for you though. Okay, that's the first pattern in this book, but there's a much easier one a little further in, and I'll show you why it's easier. Because it's the zigzag scarf. There's only 2 colors, black and white. You see that? So what's really cool about that is that the 2 colors, if you follow the instructions, and I'm not just talking about the instructions on the written page, but also the instructions for getting started at the beginning, which include looking up Marly's videos in YouTube and checking those out because they have lots of good instructions in there too. You'll learn a lot about yarn pooling before you even get started. And one of the things that you need to do is study the yarn and study how does it want to behave. My husband right now is in the house, and he's watching that Treehouse Masters TV show. And the cool thing about that is this person that builds these fantastical tree houses is saying, listen to the trees, listen to the trees. Does it want to be a tree house? And I thought that was kind of a light bulb moment. Listen to the yarn and find out what kind of thing it wants to do. Does it want to argyle? Does it want to go back to this one I just showed you and just do a zigzag? You know, with it's only 2 colors. Now, all the patterns in here are marked easy. But this one, in my opinion, is easiest of all because there's only 2 colors to watch the changes for. You're doing it in a simple moss stitch, which is a single crochet, chain, single crochet, and then the next row you come back, you're single crocheting in all those chain stitches, right? That's what makes these stripes happen. And you're watching the yarn so that the colors play over each other properly and complement each other. Does that make sense? So I'm encouraging you to give it a try. So once you've gotten the 2 colors down, you might want to try something a little bit more advanced with like 3 or 4 or 5 colors in here. Here's a trio. So she's got a cowl and mitts and a hat worked up. Isn't that cute? And there's a baby blanket in here that goes over the car seat. I think the really cute piece of this is the border, the trim. I'm trying to get it so my light can show you without glare. That kind of almost looks like a rickrack trim. And I read through the instructions. Super fun and easy. You can do it. Look at this little cutie patootie. A little sack to keep the baby warm, a cocoon. Here's a hooded scarf. I like this piece, I think, the best. Here's the full shot, the beauty shot of it. But there's like 3 or 4 colors in there. So it makes the length of the scarf and the hood. How pretty is that? These are all Red Heart yarns. These are all colors that you should be able to find in your stores locally or maybe order online. This one, she's got the color pooling as a trim around a poncho. And that one looks to me to have 3 colors, like a dark brown, a light brown, and a blue. Poncho with raglan yoke, it says. And that's the last pattern in here. So, super cool, fun. And she signed it for me. Yep. It says, always my social Medusa. So I'm keeping this one. But you should be able to find it. It's from Leisure Arts. And it says that it retails for $9.99. Find it in your local bookstore. Your local yarn store. I have been doing crochet pooling since before Marley started sharing it on the videos and stuff, because I was so excited to see what everybody else was making with it. When I was at Vogue Knitting Live a couple weeks ago, I got some Blue Moon Fiber Arts socks that rock. And I've been sharing on Instagram, the progress that I'm making with it. I wanted to show that to you. I got 2 skeins of their yarn because they were sharing. They sent it to me sent me an email saying that they were going to have this special colorway. This was special for Vogue Knitting Live. They're probably never going to do it again. It was inspired by John Lennon. This is called Imagine, which the Imagine Circle in Central Park, right in front of the Dakota building where he lived and was shot. So this is like representing the grays of the Imagine Circle, and then the pinks. That area of the park is called Strawberry Fields Forever. So this colorway is called Imagine Strawberry Fields Forever. And the gals in the booth when I bought the yarn told me I got the last 2 skeins. But what I'm trying to say is, this is not Red Heart yarn. This is not 100% acrylic, but it can be done too. Isn't that lovely? I'm getting a lot of compliments as I work on it. I just started on the 2nd skein, and I want to show you something. If you can get the same dye lot, this is 1 skein, and then the 2nd skein started. You can kind of tell the little bit different. Here's my knot. I need to weave it in, but you can kind of tell only just in the colors a little bit, but mostly all the argyles are meeting up. I'm so tickled about this. I just can't hardly wait to get it done. Isn't that fun? So once you've learned the technique and can see a lot of plan pooling, what you need to do is watch the yarn and see what it wants to be, and work with it from there. That's kind of what the book is showing you, and Marley's videos on YouTube. And then you can find other variegated yarns that you like and make a scarf out of that. Yeah, it's so cool. I'm having such fun with it. Anyway, I wanted to show you I can do it, you can do it too, right? So I wanted to say thank you for listening to me, and if you like this video, share it with your friends. That'd be awesome, because I want to get the word out about these nice books that I've been sharing, and the yarns that I'm getting to play with. Say something nice to somebody today. Pursue happy knits. Okay? Love you. Thanks for looking me up. Talk to you soon. Okay? Bye.